Hey, you beautiful buccaneers, Falcore here. So, whilst everyone is anticipating the new update coming tomorrow, I've been delving into the mysterious past of the game and trying to decipher what the Ancients' true purpose was. And also going a little insane in the process. I'm literally turning into this guy. But hey, if I go down in history as the bad hair alien guy from the Sea of Thieves world, I'll take that meme and wear it with pride. So, before us scabby pirates came along, there were two inhabitants in the Sea of Thieves, the mysterious and elusive Ancients, several tribes of nomadic people who made these seas their home. It is unknown whether the Shroud was a problem for them, or whether they were the ones who created it, but we do know that they knew of its destructive forces. And the Merfolk, a bunch of fishy folk who mostly kept to themselves and spent the majority of their time running in fear from the Kraken. With the help of the Ancients, the Merfolk devised a plan to take down and kill the largest of these beasts, referred to as the Old Mother. She was the largest of all the Krakens and said to have a body big enough to sail a galleon through. In the Athena's Fortune novel, the pirate lord sailed through its ribcage on an unknown island somewhere near the wilds. This strange island is yet to make its way into the game, but it's out there, somewhere. The Ancients and the Merfolk forged a metal that could not corrode nor be damaged and bound the Old Mother in place in chains. She was the mother of all the Kraken, hence the name, and would often spawn other Kraken which were devastating the habitat of the Merfolk and killed the ancient sailors. The plan succeeded and the Old Mother died, leaving only her orphaned siblings left. These pictures of the Kraken, by the way, were produced by a very talented artist known as Brett Schiller, who allowed me to use these amazing 3D images he created based off the art of the Kraken seen in the Sea of Thieves art book. It's really awesome stuff, but this is what the Kraken looks like. As I've said thousands of times before, it is not a squid. But the Kraken also held a lot of mysticism with the Ancients. They appear to worship it, and most of their forgotten structures appear to have Kraken architecture. Why would an ancient species so incredibly scared of this beast decide to cut off its only way to reproduce and essentially try to kill it off, but then decide to worship it? Well, we know that the Sea of Thieves is a land of legend. And we know that the Shroud is a kind of safety bubble for these legends to remain safe. We're still unsure what created the Shroud, but we do know of the existence of the Shroud Breaker that can part the Shroud and in some cases completely reveal an entirely new region. It does this by harnessing the power of a crystal known as a Shroud Stone. The Ancients traveled the lands with these and plotted a course to all of the islands to reveal what we see today. But they must have started this venture from somewhere, right? This is where I believe the Shores of Gold comes into play. The Shores of Gold, also known as Tribute Peak, is in its current state the puzzle island and home of the Gold Hoarder. But long before this greedy skeleton came here, the Ancients called this their home. I believe this was their staging area for a cartography of what we call Sea of Thieves. In what's known as the Compass Vault, we can see the Ancients traveling to the three seas with a symbol above their ships which I believe represents the Shroud Breaker, venturing into the Shroud and parting the fog as they went along, revealing new lands as they traveled. But the Shores of Gold is in a sort of pocket of safe harbor from the Shroud, which means it too has a Shroud Breaker present. The area in which the Shores of Gold lies holds the symbol for the Old Mother in the Compass Vault, and in the eye of this image you can see the same symbol of the Shroud Breaker, and in the center of this image you can see a Kraken tentacle wrapped around another diamond, signifying that the Kraken is a sort of protector of this Shroud Stone. This really started to make me think. Could it be possible that although the Krakens ravaged the lands, they also held the power to part the Shroud? Could the Shroud Stone be a sort of naturally occurring organ or substance made from the Krakens, which would not only explain why the Ancients wanted to kill them all, but would also explain why they worshipped them so much? To the southeast of this map, we see a sea that is empty, an unexplored area, which I think is a hint to the Forsaken Shores, which was revealed by Captain Morrow and her crew, who got their hands on a Shroudbreaker to reveal what lay in the shroud. Maybe this is why all the ancient paintings in this area are of death and destruction. Although the ancients made it here, they perished, and their knowledge of this area died with them. Now, taking a look at a few Kraken cave paintings in the world, we can see ancients standing below the beast, covered in what appears to be a fog, some alive, some dead. Could these paintings be showing us the Kraken's true power, the ability to part the shroud? Even the Shroudbreaker itself is a sort of effigy of the Kraken, with golden tentacles protruding from an evil face. Furthermore, the Order of Souls use a Kraken blood in their eyes to peer into the spirit realm for their dark magics. And looking at the symbol for the Order of Souls, this diamond shape is also present. Could it also be hinting toward the true power of the Kraken? Maybe when Mike Chapman said there are dots that are still yet to be connected, he wasn't talking figuratively. That's it for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, then please hit that like button. And if you really liked the video, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell so you're always notified when I upload. And if you're looking for ways to support me, please head over to my Patreon page where I offer tiers that give you perks for your support. Link is in the pinned comments below. Until next time, take care of yourself and happy sailing. Bye bye.